What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Amir, aka Big Mir Television, and we back again with another video, bruh. Today we got another video that we about to get into. Mind you, I'm a little tired. Don't mind me. I kind of almost said the same thing twice. Now look, I done found this video on YouTube called Real Mechanics Reacts to More Horrible TikTok Car Advice. Are you having car troubles? Do you need your vehicle to come back to service? Do you feel like your car is going through a time and you don't know how to deal with it? Well, maybe this video can help you, and maybe this video can help me learn something too, because you know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest on cars, but you know, I try to learn as much as I can, you feel me? So we about to just check this video out. I feel like it's very interesting because who said TikTok was Google? Because everybody gets their information from TikTok now.
Same car advice that
we found on TikTok. We got a bunch of real mechanics to help us figure out if these hacks
are legitimate
or horrible advice.
This is gonna be good, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh. No way, no, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Welcome to Donut.
Cars are getting more and more complex.
Wait a minute, if Donut is giving us this type of content, sir, I'm gonna need to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got a new one. You got a new one. I seen the icon, you got a new one.
The technician role is becoming more and more irreplaceable. Now, being a technician today is a highly skilled profession, and if you're passionate about cars, have a great work ethic, and like working with your hands, then it's a career worth investing in. Sure, this is a garage, but it's not just any garage. It's a dealer of today's sponsor, Porsche. Every dealer across the country is looking for
that ain't no regular garage right there.
Porsche dealer, introduce yourself and see what jobs they have.
Ain't regular, bruh.
Once your foot's in the door, you may be considered for the Porsche Technology Apprenticeship Program, which is 23 weeks of instructor-led, hands-on training that can take your technician career from 0 to 60. Not only do the students not have to pay any tuition or housing, the program also helps graduates find full-time Porsche technician jobs. And when you do get hired, you'll have full control over your career growth as Porsche provides all the factory support needed to become a certified bronze, silver, or gold technician. You'll get hands-on with the latest equipment, software, and hardware designed specifically for Porsche. So consider a career as a technician. Get started on your
Hey, I don't even care what nobody gotta say. They chose the perfect guy for this type of video. You chose the perfect guy for this type of video because I myself get energetic, but he is causing me to raise above a level that I'm not even trying to go right now. Like, bro, he is so excited to tell us about this program. He making me want to go there, and I don't even know anything really about cars for real. He making me want to go here, and I don't even want to do this for my life. I can only imagine if you actually do. Oh my God!
Today by clicking the link
That's
below.
A sidebar. Didn't mean to get us too off track.
Check out job offers.
Wouldn't want to do
that. Thank you
that.
to Porsche for sponsoring this portion of today's video.
I'm Angelina.
I don't even usually watch the sponsorships, but I was just amazed by how I was still here.
I got my shop. It's Miranda
My
Shop.
fault. Let's go back. My fault.
At Riverside City College.
Angelina.
Sandro. I got my shop. It's Miranda Shop.
I've been a mechanic for most of my life, and I specialize in Lexus and Toyota. All right, first hack. A pair of pliers and a die grinder.
Yeah, die grinder and some pliers. Was he gonna cut a channel in it? Yeah, he cut a channel in it so that he can, the devil's clips.
I hate those clips, man.
Oh yeah.
The clips everyone hates.
Oh, good.
I wish they showed us what the problem was and what they were fixing.
Sometimes you gotta make it happen, no matter what.
He made a notch in it so he can grab the end of the clamps and without it sliding. And didn't actually make that tool, but if you didn't have it, it's a great hack if it works, but those are an expensive pair of pliers.
Yeah, that's an excellent hack.
I actually have those pliers too.
Yeah?
I'll go cut them right now.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's not bad, that's not bad.
Legit, bro.
Yeah, I need to know what the problem is and then what they're fixing.
All right, so it looks like he's putting a Phillips head inside of a screw.
He just took a wrench and put it on top of the
so that he has more leverage?
Yeah, more
So
leverage.
He's not using only wrist torque, he's using full torque.
And on a screw, like, you don't really want.
So I've been learning about this torque thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And the more I see these videos, because I've been watching some videos now lately. I ain't gonna get too much into that. But I've been watching some videos, and they keep on saying torque. So the more I pay attention to this torque, the better my torquing can get.
Ton of torque.
Yeah, well, whoever tightened it up before, right?
It does make me very nervous that he's just gonna strip the head of it.
Probably, yeah.
This is my hack. How many
Why did they
years
cover
old
that?
were
I'm
you
so
when you
confused.
found out about this hack?
Like maybe only 5 years ago, I really found out about this. I thought that, you know, only fancy ones you could do that. Fancier screwdrivers actually have a little hex head at the base of the
base.
shaft.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I've
you
seen
can
that
use
before.
an open-end wrench on that.
So is this something you've used before, or have you always used that?
Wow, I
snap-on
never
tool?
knew what
We
that
always
was
had snap-
for. I've
for the
definitely
most
seen
part,
that
or
before.
something better.
Oh, Mr. Fancy here.
But I mean, it works.
Yeah, it seems
Good,
legit,
it's legit.
but it makes me nervous. Be careful. Dude, legitimate hack.
But for that to work,
All right, on
wouldn't
to the
your
next
base
hack.
hand
How
have
to
to be
prime a
like very
turbo the
sturdy?
easy way.
So
Okay. They have a problem here. How to prime a turbo the easy way. This seems like this is TikTok car advice.
confused.
I'm very confused. Like I don't even understand what he's doing.
Wow.
I don't ever recommend sticking a screwdriver where the fins are at in a turbo. Seems a little
Sketchy.
Is the
You should
car
hold the
on?
crankshaft when you start it.
I don't know what that is.
You're gonna hurt from it spinning.
Yeah,
drive
that's
for
what.
2
So
seconds. That's
they
what
got
Okay, it ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt it from spinning dry for 3. What? What? I have never seen somebody stutter in comments. Like come on, bruh. I don't know what that means right there. Somebody please tell me what that means.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's bad practice, but I've never primed a turbo. I've just turned it on, and you build up oil pressure. You know, you go a couple seconds, maybe without oil pressure. What's the BFB?
Most of the time when you get a new turbo, it's already pre-oiled. Like whenever they build them, they oil them to make sure
Yeah.
they work properly. They're not just gonna send it to you dry. Like,
That's just dumb for
Oh,
me.
okay. Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
terrible. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do that. Silly gooses.
It's an absolute worthless hack.
I think
I don't-
you
it
know
makes
what I
no
find
sense.
so hilarious about this? You know what I find so hilarious about this? It's because you can tell how passionate these people are about the cars by how irritated they are with the terrible. This is only the first TikTok car advice hack that we have here. And they're so irritated, bro. Especially Paul.
terrible advice. You heard it here, people.
Okay, let's look at our next hack, shall we?
Let's do it.
What is this?
What-
That
this
looks
is
like a
car?
vice grip that's been wired.
Yeah.
Is it the brake line?
Oh, they're pinching the.
Brake line off. He's got no rear brakes. He's got no rear
Yeah,
brakes.
they're running front brakes.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a burnout machine or something like that, you know?
You know what that might look like? Their back
They mess
brakes
around and
don't
try to
work.
put some cool music in the
And
background
they're
like
just
this was
clogging
cool
it
or
so they can
something.
use either the
You
front.
need some
have pressure.
WD-40.
Yeah.
I know that's what I
Maybe
know.
You're like,
Stuck.
and yeah, and like running Dakar Rally, right? You're in
What?
the middle of nowhere.
But how much that rust has? They've been
thing's
stuck for a
been
long
there
ass
for a
time.
But I'm about
They've
to
been stuck
say
for a
you need
long
some
ass
rust
time.
repellent or
I know what
something,
he's
bro.
doing. He's clamping it because he wants to do a fat burnout. It's a line lock. Clamp it so you have no rear brakes. All brakes go to the front. Smoky fat burnout.
Let's see. I've gotten home like that before. I have too.
I have too.
Probably did it so they could power brake burnouts.
Oh, he called it.
This is a legitimate hack if you're in a bind, I would say.
If you're in a bind, otherwise you have no rear brakes. But yes.
So make sure you fix it when you get to where you need to go.
I would recommend it
Facts.
only if you're stuck, though.
I don't think you should do it just because there's better ways to do that.
Yeah, there's better ways. But it's a pretty cool way if you're gonna do it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
on to the next hack.
So apparently they would. The only person that you would, the only way that somebody would have needed to do that was, like he said, a burnout, either in a go kart or some type of car show or something like that. So that's not even really for the road. You know what I'm saying?
Can, and it's still got plenty of fluid in it.
He's got fluid in there, but he ran out of spray. It got depressurized.
Wear safety glasses. You're supposed to.
Oh, he's pressurizing the old girl.
I've never seen that before. It's only $1. It's only $1, my dude. Like,
I think what he's saying is if you're like done with your project and you're like out and you just have to like clean something.
2 fucking sprays, though.
Yeah, man.
Hey!
Look at that!
Look at that. That's great.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never done that before, but I'll do that.
This one's like, I guess it works, but also it's $1.
You know, I agree on that one.
He just saved people millions of dollars.
Yeah. I mean, they're saying it's
Think
$1,
about how many
but
he
like
added that up, you know?
Yeah.
All right, good
he
job.
still
bud.
got
That's
more
that's
fluid
a
out of
legit
it.
hack.
So
That's
he
a
didn't
legit
have to
hack.
spend
I
another
think
dollar
that's
that he
cool.
could have
Is
used
this
somewhere
legit?
else.
Would
if
you
I
use
had,
it?
if I had to, I would. But otherwise, no, I wouldn't. I would go buy a new can.
Paul is so irritated,
Now
bro.
this isn't a hack.
He is so
necessarily. We're just
irritated.
gonna try to figure out what the heck's going on.
He's certified
Customer said
gold
they
for
haven't
real,
done
for
an
real.
Oil change in forever, so it's probably.
Oh,
gonna
are they
be-
twerking? Customer said they Customer said they haven't done an oil change in forever. I'm like, come on, the letters was mixing with the gems in the back. Okay, so customer said they haven't done an oil change in forever. I have to get my oil changed pretty soon. I'm getting it next week. So what's going on?
All slime coming out of here.
It's gonna be goopy.
That's not good.
Oh, it looks milky.
It looks like coffee.
Chocolate milk.
What makes oil that color?
Usually when the head gasket's blown, coolant gets into the oil. So it mixes and makes that color.
So I think it's
How
not
are they
that haven't changed
driving?
their oil. It's that
It's gone. It's
I
gone.
think it's gone.
Late.
All right, let's look at our next hack.
Yeah, that makes me want to go get mines like tomorrow.
Torques I need.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, that's dope. No, that's dope. You gotta really, you
That's super
gotta, you
smart.
can't
I'm
do.
gonna start doing that.
That's pretty
I
dope.
don't think I
I
can do that.
hate looking for tools.
But you
My legs are
you
That's
gotta really
insane.
press that joint
Oh,
really in
that's
there.
So good.
That's a great life hack.
I want to get that. Oh, God dang it, that's good.
You just
I
have to
love
make
it.
sure you're dehydrated beforehand. So
Yeah,
it
because
stays
there's like,
that
you know what
long
I'm
enough.
saying?
I think
You
it's a
would
good hack.
really
What do you
have to
think?
I do.
press that
All right,
joint.
Great hack.
Good advice.
Yeah, not only is this legitimate, it's life-changing. This is gonna save me hours of my life.
That's
I like
a great
it.
hack.
Bro, you can literally just try the piece though.
Bring on the next hack. Pouring water in the head.
Checking the valves.
Oh, they're checking for leaky valves inside the combustion chamber. So this is kind of like old school hack where you close the valves, and if you want to check that
Okay.
they're sealed against the seats, you can pour some water around the combustion
Where would you
chamber.
do this
and
at, though?
He's
Is
shooting
this the whole
air
engine?
through the top
No,
of the
not-
valve to see if there's any air pockets that are going to pop up right there. And then
Bad
you got,
seal.
Oh.
And are they
not
sealing
sealed.
it
See, there
as
you
they're
go.
doing it?
There we go. It's
Yeah.
bubbling. Look at that. You see? See? Paul knows his stuff.
Oh, I got a question for you. Why do they use water and not something like oil?
the oil's probably going to provide a little bit of a seal, and it might not work as good. I like to use water. It's a thinner viscosity, but I've absolutely done this before.
Legitimate hack.
Yeah, hell yeah. I would do it.
What
So,
are they doing it on?
soda, whatever, put anything on it. Yep, just that little, like the little logo.
Yeah.
Yep.
The emoji.
Dope.
Don't lie.
You heard it here, folks.
Proven hack. Thumbs up. Okay,
So
let's see what we
if
got
I ever
here.
see that, I know that they're checking the they're checking for which valves are leaking, so which lines are leaking. So if I see bubbles, then I know that that's the area of problem.
Why would
Okay.
you do that?
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing it, to tell you the truth.
I feel like
What
a
is this?
pour and polish guy would know instantly whether or not this is legit.
What he's doing is he has a die grinder and he's dimpling the inside of some kind of. Is that a
Intake
Is that
of
a
some
thermos?
kind, or
Is that a thermostat tube?
they're trying to get better airflow.
I thought the smoother the better when it comes to airflow.
But let's read the comments, because commenters are usually smarter than all of us. No power was gained in making of this video.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, an intake runner isn't a golf ball. Smoothed and polished is
Yeah.
better. That's what I would think.
Yeah, you're going to increase friction by doing that. And you're also going to increase turbulence, and probably not in a good way.
So he just
Right,
wasted
yeah, the
his
dimples
time.
are there to catch air.
Yeah, I
You
would
want
recommend-
air to get in there quicker.
Yes,
You want it to move
exactly.
fast.
Here's the thing. Most car companies are very good at getting the right amount of air to parts of the car. So you just cutting a thing off is probably not going to make your car better or faster.
Would you say a legitimate hack or bad advice?
I think a waste of time.
They
If
said
it gives you any
intake
gains,
runner.
they're not significant
I don't know what
enough
that would be
for it
used
to really
for.
matter.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, so what do you think?
I think it's horse hockey.
Don't do it.
Oh, look, it's time
Wait, what
for
is that they said at the top? Maybe that was the.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right, so what do you think?
I think it's horse hockey.
Don't do it.
Dangerous. Oh, okay.
Oh, look, it's time for our next hack. Here is a quick tip on how to remove those stubborn clip-in taillights.
Looks like
Okay.
it's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, make
Once you
sure,
layer it
make
up.
sure you layer it up. Yeah.
Give it a good pull.
Yeah.
That's great.
If it's a
Okay.
broken taillight, I wouldn't really care. I'd use a hammer if I had to.
Get out of there. We're replacing it anyway.
He was just doing extra stuff then. Why even finesse it?
But yeah, I mean, it's a legitimate hack.
It's a waste of time, legitimate hack though.
I'd say it's legit.
Okay.
All right, on to our next hacker.
Now, if you have a tail light out, see, that's what I'm trying to get to. See, I'm trying to get to, okay, maybe I won't get into a situation where my tail light will be broken on the end like that, but I may have to get into a situation where my tail light may go out. So in a situation like that, could I remove that and then change my tail light like that? Cause I'm really trying to get into I'm into doing it myself, you know.
He's gonna do a power balance test. Let's see.
I want to know if you can change it.
Oh, and God, he's about to make a bad decision. No way, no, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Oh, misfire. I might need to see this. Misfire. Hold up. All right.
Check a misfire if you don't have a scan tool.
He's gonna do a power balance.
I don't have a
test.
scan
Let's
tool.
Was he just gonna pull the plug?
Oh, God, he's about to make a bad decision.
Is the car on?
Way, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, right now, I gotta stop what's happening here.
Okay.
Don't do what he's doing in this hack. What he's doing is he's pulling the secondary ignition wire from that coil. If you do that, you will destroy the ignition control module. He is gonna cost that customer a lot of money potentially. If you do that, are you always gonna blow the ignition control module? No, but your chances are gonna be pretty high. So in this video, what he's trying to do is to perform a power balance test. And with that power balance test, you are going to check how much each cylinder is contributing by checking the base RPM, whatever it idles at.
I've been seeing RPM. The people be using the RPM tool, like they be trying to see like where leaks are. So like you'll have the car you'll move the RPM. It's like some type of, I don't know if it was a liquid that I seen they use as well. All I know is say something about it was like something like you can't have the car running or something, or maybe that was like
and by pulling
but I know the
cylinder,
RPM is checking something. Let's go back.
The base RPM, whatever it idles at, and by pulling that cylinder, you are going to, or you should see a RPM drop. If you don't, then you know that cylinder was not contributing to begin with.
Is there any risk to doing this with your bare hand?
No, not at all. I mean, if you get zapped with 60,000 volts, you might pee yourself a little bit, but you're not gonna die.
I pee myself a little bit every day, and I'm doing just fine. He's got the right idea, the wrong methodology.
Yeah.
And that's why you're here as a real mechanic to tell people don't do it.
I've seen this piece too before, so I know if it's connected to the red, then it's primary, and then if it's in the back, like bruh just took that joint out like that, we don't do it like that.
On to the next. What is going on here?
Okay, so it looks like a guy is taking a drill.
Bruh, the other day, I didn't have like not a misfire tool, but like one of them little scan tools either. So I use a freaking stethoscope to try to figure out where I could hear the sound coming out, man. I literally found it too, bruh. I like these little car hacks. I'm not even gonna lie.
A little bit. Getting it. Oh, he stuck it in between the metal surface and the bushing.
And he's walking it out.
Wait, that's gotta be a good hack too.
Walk it out.
Walk it out.
That's gotta be a good hack. I don't even know too much, but I know that's gotta be a good
You
hack.
gotta do it at that amount right there.
And this is also on like some sort of commercial truck. Is that the
I
cab
see
in the front?
top. Yeah, you're right.
And truck stuff's just different, man.
So the other way you could do this is what?
You could press out a bushing. I don't know if this would be my go-to way because of the potential change in inside diameter.
Yeah, do you think it's legitimate or do you think it's bad advice?
I think it's probably bad advice, probably not good practice.
It's a legitimate hack.
Yeah.
Could it
So I feel like
could
it's
damage it? I want to hear more of what she's saying though.
Next hack.
How to
They
not
they
jumpstart
kind
it.
of go a little bit rapid fire right now. You know what I'm saying? And I need them to just like slow it down a little bit. I'm here, but I'm slow down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me understand her point of view as to why she doesn't agree that it's not bad advice. I mean that it's not good advice. You know what I'm saying? I would love to know.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
All right, let's go back.
Next hack.
How to not jumpstart a car.
I feel like this is
Okay.
gonna be good.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
You know what he did? He got the wire switched. Guarantee it. You know how I know
Yeah.
that? I may have done this as a young boy one time, trying to be
I know
cool
I
and
know
jump
I made my mistake of
girlfriend's
switching
car,
them.
and I
That
got the
PTSD
wires
hit different when you
backwards.
start that gym.
Really did a number on her car.
You need to unplug that.
And then you be like, okay, nah. I know now it don't go in this one.
Ooh, it's gonna be a little hot.
They
But
probably
you
have
let
the,
it, they
the
let it
negative and
run a
positive
little bit too.
crossed.
Like
Both of those
for
cars
you
are
to have it
messed
on the
up.
wrong side, I know it had to have sparked up at least once or twice. Y'all kept it on till it turned black, bruh. What were y'all doing? Did y'all just like stop? Hold on, let me go to the store real quick. Let me go get McDonald's real quick. Like, what y'all on, bruh? Like, how long did y'all have it on there?
Really did a number on her car.
They need to unplug that as soon as possible.
Ooh, it's gonna be a little hot.
They probably have the negative and the positive
Yeah,
crossed.
backwards.
Both of those cars are messed up at this point. If you allow it to sit that long.
Yes,
it's
that's what I'm
definitely blown
saying.
both
Like,
of the
y'all
main
let them
fuses
Jones
of the
really
vehicle.
just like settle.
All kinds of damage. Potentially $4,000 or $5,000 easily. I mean, a wiring harness, labor, a computer, a battery. So yeah, you could be into it pretty deep.
And that's
Y'all
if that mechanic
fried
is
y'all.
even
Y'all
willing to do
literally
it,
just
because they'll probably
fried
give
y'all
you that
vehicle.
get out of my face
Like-
price of 10 grand so that they don't have to do it.
Like, would you even attempt to fix it, or would you be like, get out of here?
Probably won't do it.
Red on red, black on black. You would think that would be really easy.
All right, on to the next hack.
We're gonna drop the engine.
Whoa! I know that's
Literally
not right.
dropping the engine. Oh my God.
I know
Onto the
that's not
table,
right.
Off the table.
God.
That's a big mistake you don't want to happen.
You know what's amazing? That the car's still in the air.
Yeah, it didn't.
It didn't flop the other way.
Wouldn't that just be icing on that cake? Engine fall out, then the whole car flips backwards. You might as well just throw that thing right in a dumpster.
It looks like they had the bar on there, and it collapsed.
Yeah, and they hired the wrong guy to do that.
To avoid this, on top of the vehicle, there's a hoist that you would bolt down or fasten down. And so when you remove the bolts from the engine mounts, the engine's being held from up top in this particular situation. It looks like somebody forgot to fasten that top hoist down, so when he loosened that engine up from the mounts, everything just came crumbling down.
Sorry, guy, that sucks.
That's a bad
But
day.
we can learn
What
from
his
it.
name is?
Tighten your engine
Sandro.
hoist.
It was his name. I
Really
thought
gotta
that was
borrow.
Sandro. Paul.
All right,
And what's the other
quick car
girl's name?
repair hacks
I
you
don't
need
remember
to
Paul.
know. All right, so it looks like they're taking a volleyball or
What?
some kind of ball. They're pumping it up, and they're probably going to try and pop a dent out in the quarter panel.
Oh, he's gonna try to
That's
pop
got
a
to be
dent
smart
out.
because I remember when there was a dent in on my car before it was like a couple of years ago. Like me and my siblings shared a car at one point. Bruh, we literally had a dent on the side of it, and then we saw this TikTok hack where you could pour like warm water over it and like use a plunger or something like that and pull it out. Bruh, it actually worked. I think we could have really fixed it. Like, we didn't fix it all the way, but we got some of the dent out, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? But so if we had a stronger plunger, I really feel like we could have got the whole entire like dent out. But yeah, it works. So let's see if this ball works, because I really think this is gonna work.
This is great.
Or it could just
That's
pop.
smart.
The metal has a shape that it wants to go back to. It does have a memory. If that dent is like one perfect dent, yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna come out. But if it's kind of a wavy
Like,
dent,
yeah.
the majority of the metal's gonna come out, but you still gotta do some body work afterward.
And
I
that's
think
that's
actual body
what it
shops
was
use
with us. Like we had like it was like
legitimate
a
tools similar
dent,
to
a
this,
big
and
dent,
this
and
is
then it was
just
like a
the,
small one
backyard way of
incorporated
doing it.
inside the other.
Yeah.
Have you ever done something like this?
Yeah.
But we used a plunger.
That's awesome.
though.
It works.
I would say good advice. What do you think?
I think good advice, too.
Cool.
But I think it also
that
depends on
definitely
where you
works.
get the
That's a
dent
great
too,
hack.
because they had a dent in a place where they could use
Next
this.
hack.
We
What's
couldn't
going
use
on,
a ball
Paul?
in our
He's
area.
replacing the clutch, and that's the flywheel. So the pilot bearing is right in the center. Oh, he shoved bread inside it.
So he's hammering a dowel into a bunch of bread shoved behind the pilot bearing.
Now he's putting more bread in it. Okay. I think he's trying to stuff the bread in back of the bearing until he gets enough in there, to push it out. Yeah. He's using bread as a press.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a bread press.
Yes.
Well, that bearing requires a special tool to pull out, and you don't always have that tool lying around. So what some people will do is they will take grease is a common one, where you'll shove grease and pack it, and it'll shove the bearing out. Legitimate.
Legitimate. You know how I know? I've also done this.
You've done it?
Yeah, with bread. I didn't believe it. I was just squashing bread in there. I was like, this is never gonna what? And then started squeezing out. Yeah, great hack. 2 thumbs.
That looks like that's in the you know what? And the other day, I remember me and my dad, we was downstairs. It was actually me, my dad, my brother, and my mom downstairs, and we're over here talking because I was like, I've never seen a tire get fixed. Like I've always been able to like change a tire to a spare and things of that nature. But whenever we go to the shop to get a new tire, like the chances that we do, Like I thought they already had the tires already laying around. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know how they fix them or whatnot. So I think that bearing goes to the tire, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I think that bearing they're talking about goes to the tire. 4 thumbs approved. But apparently it works. So.
All right, Paul. After today's videos, do you think we change your mind about
the sun is about to come up.
No. No, I don't think so.
So close.
There are some legitimate ones, but I mean, in general, no.
There's some good stuff. Can't say that everything's wrong, but yeah, some good stuff.
Yeah, I learned something today.
It seemed like most of the hacks were good.
Else on Donut.
Paul's a really cool guy. Check him out. Follow me at Justin Freeman on Instagram.
Follow me at Baramiah Jerton on TikTok.
I don't have a TikTok, but I have an Instagram. Miss A, the shop teacher.
There you go. Check her out.
Hey.
Check out his shop, Miranda.
Y'all have a good one.
Hey. Hey, that was a good video, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Man, look, if y'all like the video, man, make sure y'all like the video, man. Let me see y'all in the next one. Peace.